Today I am doing my workout here in my garage gym. This is where I sometimes try to do it when the kids are napping. So we're here in the afternoon just getting a little bit of my pre-workout drink in and sporting my Down with the Thickness t-shirt or tank I got from Lauren Conlon when I saw her at the Physique Summit last weekend it was. So anyway, today I'm hitting the upper body here at home because I'm fortunate enough I've got a squat rack, barbell, plates, and then if you can kind of see over here, show you around a little bit. Oh, don't mind the refrigerator. We are currently trying to sell it because we are still in the process of remodeling our kitchen. But I do have like a cable pulley system over here, and then my squat rack, and some other just various items here. So it's plenty of stuff for me to be able to do my upper body workout for sure. So I'm gonna film a little bit of that for you today, hopefully, so you can guys kind of see what that looks like for you. And think that's about it. I'm gonna get to work. It's a little hot out here today, so I'm definitely having to sport these shorts, which, if you can tell, this mama bear is a little thick lately. Looking forward to leaning out here. So these shorts, actually, they fit me last summer, but this summer they a little tight. So I'm kind of wondering, am I gonna be able to lean out and I should just keep wearing these shorts, or should I go ahead and purchase some new shorts? We shall see. The jury is still out. I'm mostly just cheap and don't feel like buying new shorts. So, and I'm at home. Ain't nobody gonna see me like this, except you all. So, I'm gonna quit talking and try to get my workout in before these kiddos wake up. See you guys soon. When you don't have cool PVC pipe like a CrossFit gym to warm up your shoulders, you improvise, adapt, and overcome. First it's a broom. Now, magically, it's a pipe to warm up my shoulders. Boom.
everyone. So that was a little glimpse into my upper body workout. I usually do about 3 of the upper body workouts per week. So right now my split is about 3 upper body days and 2 lower body days. So that works out really well. I've been doing that ever since I started training. So that was one of them, and hopefully I'll get a chance to film some more of them for you here again in the future. So right now I want to do a little bit of a physique update. So it's actually been 2 weeks since I started this cut and did my first check-in with coach, which is what I showed in the video last week. So currently I'll put up a picture again right now about where I am currently. So I just took this past weekend. This was my picture I sent into coach. And physically, I don't think things are necessarily changing very rapidly right now, which is actually fine. So I've only been on this cut for 2 weeks, so it takes time for your body to respond. I've lost about 1 pound a week, so right now I'm down 2 pounds from where I was. So I'm sitting about 123 and a half. And that's an appropriate pace for weight loss right now. I'm still about 11 weeks out from my show, and coach and I both have the mentality that we want to slow and steady into a prep. I have not, nor do I have any interest in doing a quick, hard 8-week long prep and making myself miserable. So we spent a lot of time increasing my calories over the off season. So right now I'm not really feeling too hungry most of the time, feeling pretty good. We just did a small cut and to see how my body starts to respond, and so far it's been doing exactly what we expect. So things are going really, really well, and I'm just really looking forward to seeing what more changes we'll see each and every week. So that's the physique update for right now. I wanted to spend the last couple minutes kind of just talking a little bit about my diet. So a question that I get a lot of times, or I think what most people think when I tell them that I'm doing bikini competitions, is that I must be starving all the time. I must hate what I eat. It must be the most bland, unflavorful food. And I want to sort of take a minute to dispel that myth. So that's the first thing I think people think when I tell them that I'm competing. I follow what's called flexible dieting. So what that means is that my coach has given me my macros, and macro stands for macronutrients. So it's 3 main categories that your body sort of recognizes in regards to food: carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. So what she's done is just broken down for me how much of each one of those categories I need to be consuming in a day, and then it's left up to me to decide what I want to eat. So, I don't eat chicken every single day. I don't eat white fish. In fact, I never eat white fish because I don't like it. And that's really the beauty of flexible dieting, is the concept that I can fit into my diet what I actually enjoy eating. Now, that's not to say that I don't keep away from fatty foods or things that, I don't go out and grab a bag of chips or Cheetos or slam a bunch of donuts or anything like that. But the idea is that I have choices. A lot of my carbohydrate sources come from sweet potatoes or rice or quinoa or things like that. However, I am able to work in treats, if you will. Like yesterday, I had a Snickers bar, and I had it because I tracked my macros and I knew that I had room in my macronutrients to be able to have a Snickers bar. So it didn't throw me over the edge. It didn't affect my diet. It worked within the parameters that I am working in right now to prepare for this show. Now, as I get closer to showtime, my calories will start to decrease, and that's normal. That's what we expect to do as we come closer. We're trying to deliberately lose weight and lose body fat, so I can't expect to stay at the same calorie intake throughout the whole time. So I'm kind of left with less food, so I'm not going to waste all of that on one Snickers bar that's going to maybe fill me up for a nanosecond, and then I'm going to be hungry again. So I want to spend time on foods that have more fiber in them, that keep me more filled, and reduce that hunger that I might feel. But right now my calories are high enough that I can still enjoy some treats and still be on prep, really. So that's one thing I really wanted to try to help clarify for a lot of people. Anybody that's even dieting in general, it doesn't have to be miserable. You can find the parameters or your macronutrients that work for you, and then work within those guidelines. So anybody that I coach or train, and I do their macronutrients, I help give them those sort of guidelines. So I provide a food list of sorts, but then, again, like if you have the nutrients, the macros to spare, then you can have a little bit of treat. So that's something that I just like to help clarify and give you sort of the real deal of what I'm eating. And it's just a question that I often get a lot of times when people find out that I'm competing. I just feel like there's a little bit of misnomer, I guess, in regards to how I might eat. My family eats the same way that I do. I cook the same meals. I just adjust my portions accordingly or things like that. So it's not that I'm straying from my family and having to sit in a corner and eat my chicken and my rice and not enjoy life at all while I'm on prep. That's just not true. It's just not true at all, and it doesn't have to be like that. So that's really why, another reason why it really works for me is because I'm able to make those kinds of choices for myself, and I enjoy what I'm eating. So again, thank you so much for checking this out. I really appreciate you guys coming along for the ride with me. As always, please hit subscribe down below so you can keep following me along on this journey. Things will get exciting as we start getting a little bit closer, but my hope is each week to kind of touch on a small topic that might be relevant to you or some questions that I might have or things like that. So again, stay to the end and check out what I might have to talk about next week if you're interested. So hit subscribe and also comment below if there's anything that you want to hear about or just have any comments or questions about what I'd said today. I would love to hear from you all. So again, thanks so much for checking it out, and I hope to see you guys again next week.
Dance party.
Oh, we'll do dance party in just a minute.
Ow!
Oopsie doodle.
This is
Oh my gosh, I gave you a flat tire.
Tire.
I took your shoe off on accident.